Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most legendary unsolved mysteries in American history story of D.B. Cooper. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who is D.B. Cooper? Well, let me take you back to November 24th, 1971. An unidentified man who purchased a one-way ticket under the name Dan Cooper hijacked a commercial airplane. He extorted $200,000 in ransom, and then, in a move that would leave everyone baffled, he parachuted into the night never to be seen or heard from again. Isn't that wild?
Wow, that's like something out of a movie. I mean, he just vanished? How did he even pull that off? Sigh.
Exactly. It's like a real-life heist film. So this guy, dressed in a dark suit and sunglasses, handed a flight attendant a note claiming he had a bomb. He opened his briefcase, revealing what looked like an explosive device. Can you imagine the panic on that plane?
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Like, what would I do in that situation? I'd probably just freeze. Laughs.
Right? It's a fight-or-flight moment for sure. He demanded $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck ready to refuel the plane in Seattle. So, they land in Seattle, and he releases the passengers in exchange for the ransom and parachutes, keeping the flight crew on board.
So, he just let the passengers go? That's kind of generous? Or was it strategic?
It was definitely strategic. He knew that by letting the passengers go, he could keep the crew as hostages, which gave him more control. About 45 minutes into the second flight, he instructed the crew to stay in the cockpit, and then she jumped out into the night wearing a parachute and clutching the ransom money.
Whoa! That's like something out of an action movie. Did they ever find him? Sigh.
No, they didn't. The plane landed safely in Reno, but Cooper was gone. Authorities launched an extensive search, but no trace of him was found. The FBI dubbed the case Norjack and scoured the suspected landing area.
Norjack? That sounds like a secret agent code name. Laughs.
It does, right? But here's the kicker: the ransom consisted of 20 bills with pre-recorded serial numbers, but none of the money turned up until 1980, when a young boy found 800 of Cooper's ransom partially buried along the Columbia River.
Wait, so they found some of the money? That's insane. But why did it take so long?
Great question. The bills were waterlogged and decayed, which raised even more questions about Cooper's escape. And he left behind a black clip-on tie on the plane, which the FBI analyzed for trace evidence.
A tie? That's so random. Did they find anything on it? Sigh.
They didn't find much, but of the 4 parachutes he received, 1 was missing, leading investigators to believe he used it for the jump. Despite decades of investigation, Cooper's true identity and fate remain unknown.
So, like, who do they think he was?
There are several theories. Some believe he survived the jump, while others think he died after. Some even speculate he was a skilled insider, possibly a military paratrooper or aviation worker. Key suspects have included Richard Floyd McCoy, who hijacked a plane in 1972, and Kenneth Christensen, a former flight attendant who matched some descriptions.
Wow, that's a lot of suspects. It's like a real-life whodunit. Laughs.
Exactly. After 45 years, the FBI officially closed the D.B. Cooper investigation in 2016, citing a lack of new leads. But the case remains open to public speculation, with amateur sleuths and researchers continuing to pursue answers.
So, people are still trying to figure this out? That's wild. Sigh.
Yes! The mystery of D.B. Cooper has captivated the public imagination, inspiring films, books, and documentaries. He symbolizes the ultimate outlaw, someone who beat the system and disappeared without a trace.
It's like he's a ghost. But, like, what happened to the rest of the ransom money?
That's one of the big unanswered questions. Who was D.B. Cooper? Did he survive the jump? Where is the rest of the ransom money? How did he vanish so completely?
This is such a fascinating story. It's like a blend of daring, mystery, and intrigue. Sigh.
Absolutely. Whether he died in the wilderness or managed to escape with his fortune, his disappearance remains an enduring legend, inspiring curiosity and ongoing searches for answers to one of history's greatest unsolved crimes.
I can't believe it. This is like the ultimate cliffhanger. Laughs.
It truly is. And who knows, maybe one day we'll finally uncover the truth behind D.B. Cooper.
I hope so. Until then, I'll be on the edge of my seat. Sigh.